All right, start recording. Hopefully we're good here. I'm obviously going to cut this tiny little part out at the beginning, but all right, let's do this. I'm nervous. I'm weirdly nervous about this. I'm just used to doing a bunch of takes and then editing it out, but let's do it live. That meme is never not going to be relevant on Twitch. All right. Hey family, it's Shack Central. I hope you're all doing really well wherever you are. I am live right now on Twitch. We've been talking about, I think when it comes to build updates and things, I'm just going to be doing them live on Twitch now, taking a couple minutes out and recording these. That way we can get little quick hits done. I'm not planning on editing this at all, so when I inevitably mess up or say the wrong thing, you can let me know in the comments. But yeah, we're just gonna take a look really quickly at how the first week went. This is Thursday. League launches for me on Friday afternoons, which means this is basically like a week one recap for my SSF progress, my Righteous Fire progress, and then I'll mention really briefly a little sub goal type thing. Might be playing hardcore SSF in the future. I don't know. It's up to chat. But here's where we're at. So just to describe the leveling process really quickly on day one, the leveling was super smooth. I'm playing the RF character, the RF Inquisitor in SSF. It was greatly aided by the fact that I hit the earliest 5-link I've ever hit in a league start, and that was in Act 4. And not just that, it was at the beginning of Act 4. There was a vendor that was selling this body armor as a 4-link. I grabbed it and I said, as a joke, we have 5 fusings, let's try them out. And then we hit a 5-link on the first fusing. So that was ridiculous. I used this for a while. In Act 8, we found a 5-link lightning coil, which replaced the tabula that I found in Act 5. It was a crazy first day. Did not expect to end day one with 2 5-links that were really good and a tabula, but that's where we ended up. Very soon after I got to maps, I swapped into this chainmail. I was just looking for the unveil for the Life is Extra energy shield. I just rolled a couple of tier 2 or tier 3 essences, life essences on a saintly chainmail. Rolled a decent one with really good regen and threw this on, and I wore this until yesterday. It was really powerful. And yesterday, I tried out recombinators for the first time. I had a temple mod armor that had the temple, the life and percent life, and then I had an evasion body armor that had spell suppression. So I thought, well, I've been finding some recombinators with the method I'm going to just mention briefly in a second, and let's see what happens. So what happened was possibly the best item I've ever had in SSF. I don't typically spend a lot of time over crafting items. I typically don't spend a lot of time trying to perfect items. So this body armor is absolutely obscene. It's crazy. I'm not done with the Eldritch Implicits, so for anyone wondering why I'm looking for crit multi on my RF build, I'm not. That's one of the last pieces I got to kind of fix and finish up. But yeah, I threw it in the crafting bench, spent 350 jewelers to 6-socket it, and then I had some backup 5-link harvest crafts stored here, and I figured let's throw some fusings at it, and I hit this in about 42 fusings, I think. So completely ridiculous luck on body armors so far this league. As for the rest of the equipment, most of it is very standard, and I'm looking still to actively replace, I think, all but maybe one item, and that's only the gloves I would only replace at this point if I had I don't even know if I would replace these at this point. This is very likely going to be my gloves for the rest of this character. The only thing I'm really missing on this that I want is a different, I believe it's Eater of Worlds implicit. Oh no, Searing Exarch. So I just got to make that lightning damage something else, and then this is pretty much done. The rest of the items are literally life, attributes if I need them, elemental resistance, and that's mostly it, and ES when I can get it. I have regen on the boots and on the shield, and I believe a little. No, I don't even know if I have anywhere else. That's pretty much it. They're pretty basic, and I'm looking to replace the jewelry items when I can. The helmet and the gloves, you may have noticed, both of them have a crafted +1 and then increased area of effect. It's felt really strong. I rolled this with the Essence of Horror. That's how we have the socketed gem mod. And then, yeah, just crafted the +1. So I have RF in here as my clearing skill. We have Fire Trap in here. I just swapped all my gems over to 20% quality, and I'm leveling them back up right now. So most of them are like level 17. So the damage is a little bit bad right now because I'm in like mid-red tier maps, but it's getting rapidly improved, and the character feels really strong. On my scepter, I've used the same wand crafting method that I've been talking to people about for forever. I'm using it on a scepter so that RF benefits from the implicit, because spell damage does not scale RF. So I managed to hit this with an essence early on. You can see from the spell damage roll, it's a low tier essence. I think it was a tier 3. So yeah, but this is the earliest I've ever hit the +1 I'm looking for. I think this took 6 essences of woe, which is stupidly lucky. Most of my other attempts have taken in the 20 to 30s range. But yeah, as far as the items go, I'm just looking to improve this, basically add more life. I'm looking for more chaos res overall. That's really the only thing that I feel like I'm desperately missing. And due to the recombinator stuff, now I'm considering possibly trying to cap spell suppression, which is not where I thought this would go. So yeah, the only other thing I really wanted to show for progression, our Atlas is looking really good. 85 out of 115. Pretty strong. I'm pretty happy. I've filled them out up to tier 12. Tiers 1 through 11 are completely done on the Atlas except for unique maps. I just a few minutes ago on stream, we just killed the first Elder Guardian, so I do have a favorited map slot. And this is a lot different than I thought I was going to end up, partially due to the monster overhauls in 318, but I still have essence everywhere. I do not have the +3 because I think that would just make them unkillable for me right now. I have 2 ritual nodes because I'm trying to build up contracts and blueprints for uniques and gems. We've got a little bit more June missions just until I finish up some unveils, and then mostly I'm getting as much expedition as I can. We got a little bit of sulfite after every map, and over here I'm finally starting to get into the Eater of Worlds farming. I'm just, I'm looking for just, like a cool amulet or something like that. So trying to get into farming the Eater a little bit, and then we're building up a little bit of Legion as I'm able to, so we can get some 5-ways going. That's pretty much it. It's not an overly complicated Atlas thing. It's mostly just an SSF for me right now about getting as much content as I can. And before I forget to mention that, this is insane. It's so good in SSF, it's hard to even describe. Just think about it, okay? Think about it. Very last thing, recombinators. The reason that I have already spent 2 and I still have another 14 left over is because I am specifically looking for Pandemonium Sentinels with chance to have a Sentinel reward. If possible, the ones that have chance for a Sentinel reward and then an increased chance for reward are stupid. That one Sentinel that I had that on it so far is responsible for 10 of these dropping in its 8 uses. I think 4 times I had 2 recombinators drop from one kind of empowering thing. Thank you for reminding me. I meant to say heist. I'm sorry. Thank you very much for reminding me about that. Chat's the best. This is heist. I don't know why I said ritual. Well, I know why I said ritual. It's because they look... I forgot where ritual is. But anyway, they look similar, this icon. It's heist. I'm looking for contracts and blueprints. Thank you. So yeah, recombinators. This is my recommendation. If you're in SSF and you're looking for recombinators, try to find Sentinels specifically with Sentinel rewards. That's where I've gotten almost every single recombinator is during an empowered screen, basically, of Pandemonium Sentinels with Sentinel rewards. So that's it. That's my league start. It's been going really, really well. There's currently a discussion we've been having in chat ongoing where we have a sub goal going on, and if we hit it, I'm going to restart in hardcore SSF. Yeah, I'm just a defiant person, and the more that people are saying things about the way that the balance is and the rares and stuff, it just made me want to play hardcore SSF a little bit. So if we reach that goal, I'll be restarting in hardcore SSF, which I'm sure is not going to go poorly at all. But other than that, I'm just going to keep progressing this character. I'm really enjoying the league so far, and this RF is as good as it was before. It's as good as advertised, and I think that if you're looking for a build to get started, or maybe your league start didn't go very good and you're looking for a build that can take on pretty much all the content on very little equipment and very little currency, this is it. All right, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think of this format. I feel weird. I've just been ignoring chat for a few minutes. It feels strange to do this live, but I don't mind it. I'm not going to edit this at all. It's going to go up live as one long stream of consciousness. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.